Hi, I'm Creason.
And I'm Cynthia.
And this is Random Spirit, where we talk about random topics. What are we talking about today, Cynthia?
Today we'll be talking about the crystal tourmaline. This crystal, the black tourmaline, and it comes in different, other colors, right? Colorful crystal. Yeah. So, that's what we'll be speaking on. Just like every other crystal episode, we will be speaking on the properties, what it does. We'll be speaking on our experiences, and we will also be speaking about where we got it. Yeah. And then lastly, we'll be doing the card pull.
Yeah.
Yes. So
let's get started.
Fun. Okay, I actually have a lot on tourmaline.
Cool.
Yeah, because normally I sit here and I just randomly do it, but I'm trying to write things down and be organized like my friend here.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see what you got.
Oh, Lordy. I have a lot. Okay. So I want to go over the black tourmaline first. Okay. So the black tourmaline is also known as Schroll.
That's correct.
I think. So the shapes that it comes in, it's natural in quartz, tumbled, polished, and cut. The energy absorbs. The color is black. But the other colors that it does come in is brown, green, pink, red, yellow, blue, watermelon, blue, green, and orange. So the black tourmaline is associated with the root chakra, and when I was doing research on it, it associated the root with the earth. I think that's what we did with the black onyx. The placement, you can wear it wherever the fuck you want, but you wear it around, the root chakra for the black tourmaline. The placement, it said, you could put it in your pant pocket, next to your bed, between the source of negativity and yourself. So this stone absorbs negativity and provides protection. It's a grounding stone, and it helps with self-confidence and can help purify environments where there's a lot of emotional negativity, right? It works with quartz. Clear quartz. A usage tip is, what the fuck did I write? Oh shit. Okay, stop. I know I write sloppy because I was doing this when I was eating breakfast and I was feeding Bash.
Okay.
Okay.
We're working on things.
I'm working on being more organized. Okay. So, I guess, so the usage tip, to distinguish the difference in how you feel around negative people and how you feel away from them. I don't know why the fuck I wrote that, to where it doesn't make sense. And I think when I was writing this, I was like, Cynthia, it's gonna make sense. So even when I sit here and I tried to be organized, I'm still chaotic because Creason was like, I could write it for you. I don't want you to write shit for me.
Okay.
Creason writes tiny, and he was like, oh, well, I'll write big.
I mean, it was an option.
Shit. Okay. So this, it protects against cell phones. How? I don't fucking know. The electric magnetic smog, radiation, psychic attacks, spells, and ill wishing, all negative energy. So this is literally a negative, it's supposed to absorb that negativity. And I had read that in the book, it had said if your tourmaline breaks, right, it means that obviously it absorbed all the negativity from God knows fucking what, and then it says that you can put it in the ground, give it back to Mother Earth, Gaia, and then go on and get another stone. So if that one breaks, I don't know how it would, but
I mean, I hope not. I really like this one.
So, speaking on just regular schmegular tourmaline, because you got the black tourmaline and then I guess tourmaline in general. So the tourmaline is, it cleanses and it purifies and transforms dense energy into lighter vibration. It clears and balances all the chakras. Fun fact, natural tourmaline wands are useful healing tools, clears the aura and removes blockages, right? So, yeah, then I start fucking writing about the other colors. I'm going to stop there so that Creason here can give us his info.
Okay. Sure. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit more about tourmaline. So, yeah, like, it's a boron silicate mineral. It's virtuous and resinous. Those two words are, well, virtuous means like it has a lot more shine. It has shine to it. Resinous, I'm actually unsure about the term, but I'm guessing it's where it comes from. So it's translucent to opaque, which means it comes in many different forms. It's either you can shine things off of it or you can't.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, let's go over the colors. Most commonly black. Could also be colorless. She mentioned a bunch of colors already, so I'm not going to go through all of them. You can find it in a couple of places. Canada, United States of America, Australia, South America, Africa, Russia, and Europe. It's sometimes called the Chilones magnet.
Because what is that?
I actually do not know what a Chilones magnet is. Wow. Yeah.
Joking.
Usually I research all these things, but I'm just kind of reading off the cuff here. Because it could attract and then repel hot acids due to its pyroelectric ability to generate temporary voltage properties. Varieties includes Schorl, which we already went over, bluish to black.
Yeah, that's the black one.
Dravite, which is the brown type.
Yes.
And Ebelite, which is the green, red, blue, orange, and yellow types. Mm-hmm. It's the positive stone. That's what it's known as.
Yeah.
The stone has played a very important role since the earliest history in most cultures. It deflects negative energy on all levels, physical and psychological. It neutralizes fear, anxiety, stress, and anger. A helpful stone in chaotic and seemingly hopeless situations. It protects both the body and the mind, and it's associated with the root chakra.
Ooh.
So, but we already went over that. You said root and earth earlier.
Yeah, but what about the fucking zodiac?
Oh, you want me to go to astrology? Okay, well.
Yeah, and then after that, I can, unless you want me to finish mine.
Well.
This wasn't planned.
Well, if you have any more, then sure. But yeah. I'll go over the astrology.
And then I'll finish off.
So let's go ahead and do some tourmaline astrology here. So for the sun signs, we have Aries sun. And for Aries suns, it helps bring tact and the ability to understand the inner workings of situations. Encourages love on all levels. Gently disperses emotional pain and dissolves destructive feelings. Excellent heart protector.
Ooh.
For the Sun Taurus, gives flexibility of thought and helps you see all solutions and select the most constructive one. For Sun Gemini, it grounds you and assists in paying attention to practical matters. In Cancer suns, it facilitates letting go of the past and prevents emotional overload.
Huh.
Yeah, Cancers definitely have a lot of emotions. Leo encourages openness to others' opinions. Virgo helps you overcome the tendency to be critical.
What the fuck?
I guess that, well, I mean, I can be pretty critical.
You haven't been since wearing that? Shit.
Well, there you go. It's working already. Sagittarius sun sign. It helps facilitate tactfulness. Tactfulness being like the ability to do things in a very organized way.
No comment. I don't vibe.
You don't like... Okay, well, I'm not going to say anything else.
I didn't say I don't like. I said I don't vibe.
You don't vibe. Okay. Let's talk about the moon signs. Mm-hmm. So for Gemini moon, it's excellent support of positive qualities. It prevents from flying off into too many directions at once. So basically keeping organized. Mm-hmm. Helps with present life conditions that started from past lives. I'm thinking this means like the... like things that happens at your past life that affects you, this don't help you overcome
with this
them.
Current life. So like things from the past life that aligns with the life now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
All right. So for Cancer moon, it facilitates letting go and prevents emotional overload. Yeah, it does the same thing for both the Cancer moon and the Cancer sun.
Well, I think the whole thing about it is that it's just supposed to... It's a stone that is supposed to help with negativity. A huge negativity stone. Things that are like... that you don't need. It'll help you deal with it and get rid of it.
Yeah.
Right?
And then Libra moon helps keep your heart open and feel the pain, so it can dissipate. Also, helps you support anyone else going through emotional pain. So that covers all the astrology.
Cool.
And yeah, let's continue on and see what else you got.
Okay. So this is why I prefer to just shoot the shit.
I mean,
because then I get deep into it and then I'm like, ooh, and then I start going into La La Land and I'm like, so there's a lot of Tourmaline. I wish I could have written everything down, but I did not.
Okay.
Because I set boundaries with myself for the first time ever. Okay. There's so much to this. Okay. So, alrighty. Let's see what the fuck I have because I hate... Okay. So, the Tourmaline colors in general, right? So... basically, the shapes is natural in quartz, tumbled, polished, carved, and cut. The energy for the other colors of the tourmaline, it amplifies and it's associated with the color of the chakra, right? Mm-hmm. So the orange is a sacral, so on and so forth. Placement, you place it in the appropriate chakra and jewelry, right? Bracelets, necklaces, wherever the fuck you please. So one interesting thing that I found, the actual tourmaline in other colors, and I guess tourmaline in general, it helps with manifestation of desires, increasing vitality and rejuvenating and revitalizing. That's a lot of word. Purification. It works with other tourmaline colors, selenite, aqua, and aquamarine. A usage tip. Fun fact. The watermelon tourmaline is a powerful love manifestation stone. Use it in meditation in your dominant hand to help you love unconditionally. I guess while you're meditating. So then I get into the specific colors. Again, there were more. I did see, I think it was like clear tourmaline or like the colorless tourmaline, whatever. But so the blue, and I can't pronounce that. Yeah. So basically the whole thing, blue throat chakra. It activates the throat and the third eye chakra, stimulates the urge for spiritual freedom and clarity of self-expression. It prevents negativity from sticking.
Okay.
Fucking great. You place it on your throat chakra, on your third eye. So the brown one is excellent. It's an excellent grounding stone and, clearing and opening the earth chakra, right? The root. And okay, so check this out, right? I think side note, let me be, because even though I'm supposed to be organized, I'm still getting sidetracked. I wanted to tell you that I want to get us this brown one, the brown tourmaline, because listen, now maybe it's probably going to benefit me, but hear me out. It heals dysfunctional family relationships.
Oh.
I don't know.
Is that what you're focusing?
And strengthens empathy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't need that, but yeah.
Well, the dysfunctional family part.
For me.
Well, wow. So that's just basically the stone for you?
Dude. We're not going to talk about that. But the green one, it transforms negativity to positivity. And obviously, you know, green, heart, chakra, compassion, nurturing, passionate, all that shit. Mm-hmm. And the pink tourmaline attracts love in physical and the spiritual world. Mm-hmm. How beautiful is that?
Very.
It's very beautiful. All right. So now it's time for an ad break. Alrighty, so now we're going to be going over the stories that we have, right?
Yes.
And where we got it. Sebastian's up, you're going to hear him. So, where did we get it? The tourmaline that I had gotten you, mm-hmm. I had gotten at the crystal shop by my house.
Oh. Well, that's simple. Where'd you get yours?
Fuck. Where the hell did I get mine? Tourmaline. I'm getting all the black stones that we have mixed up. Tourmaline. Where did I get it, Cynthia? I think I got it at that crystal shop too.
Okay.
I think you got it for me. I don't remember.
Yeah, I know we both did shopping, and I know we both got these, so we really gotta keep track of when we actually get them, because we usually get them in bulk.
Yeah, normally we just go and then that's what we do. But so and the experience that I had with tourmaline, I'm gonna save yours for last because you have you've actually dealt with it.
Yeah,
I don't wear my tourmaline. The tourmaline that I have is the actual it's the raw.
Yeah, you have the raw rock.
The rock, and I'm a sucker for those. I love them. I really like them because they don't necessarily break.
Yeah.
A lot of the crystals that I do have, a lot of the jewelry that I have, they do end up breaking. Yes, there's a reason for it, but whatever, because it's just my tiger's eye broke and I was very upset. But anyways, so I like to use the black tourmaline with meditating. And it helps just clear my mind, clear my thoughts, no negative feeling. That is basically my experience with it. I use tourmaline to cleanse my decks. Mm-hmm. I use tourmaline and I use other crystals as well in my readings. And that's my experience.
Okay. So, I have a little bit more of a longer form experience. I started to wear the tourmaline, I think around 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago, somewhere around that time. And the big thing about it is it's a negative energy absorption, and it's a very good indicator of where negative energy is inside your life. From my experience, from what I've seen, whenever I'm around places with high amounts of negative energy, I got it in the form of actually messing with my claircognizance, and I would get headaches. It would be overwhelming for me when I would go out. Now, I feel after a while or over time, it really helped me figure out where these bad energy situations and these bad energy places are coming from. I would wear it during work, home life, with friends, with family, and depending on the location that I'm at, the stone would react. And I would feel the reaction through a different vibration, whether, getting a headache from the place that I am, not, or whatever. Do I recommend? Yeah. I feel that knowing is half the battle, because beforehand, I would kind of go through and I would be like, was that negative? Was that not negative? This stone helps you figure out where, hey, dude, this is affecting you and you really got to do something about this. I would say the black tourmaline is probably a really good reason why, I ended up taking a vacation, at the way that I did, because of how much, energy was being just absorbed into the stone, and how I felt my energy getting pulled into it. It's important, I feel, for someone like me who usually is very laissez-faire about a lot of things. I absolutely think that this stone is helpful for that. It didn't really mess with my relationships as much, I would say. It more helped me key into them. So, yeah, I think black tourmaline is a great stone for just in general.
Has it been how has it been with your emotions? Because can you associate that with how you've been feeling?
So, quite honestly, yes and no. It's kind of a mixed bag. I'm on a spiritual journey of self-improvement myself. And it's difficult to differentiate between self-improvement and what actually the vibrations are doing. In general, I would say that I don't think it's affected my mood. It was more clarity for why I'm feeling. It brought clarity to my feelings rather than the other way around, I would feel. I don't feel it changed my mood. I feel it told me why my moods were where they were, So, yeah, I don't think it's altering. Moldavite, I feel, is a little bit more altering, while this one I feel is more of just hey, this is what's going on. Yeah. It's like a warn or something that tells you, hey, something's wrong here with the vibration. Do something about it. That's what I feel from this one. While Moldavite's more of a change. When I wear it, it feels more of just the situations are changing around me. And it's and the vibrations are changing around me. While this is more of just a warning of this is happening now. So that's my thought on it.
My question is, can you distinguish whether you're in a negative place without the tourmaline?
It's harder. Much harder. Because the tourmaline actually gives you a sensation when you're inside a negative place. While normally, I don't feel that kind of you'll feel I don't know if it's the feeling that someone's watching you or something, but it gives you that kind of you're in the run. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Oh. Yeah, that song.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with it,
I get that kind of a feeling if I'm inside a negative situation. And if I'm not inside a negative situation, that feeling kind of disappears. But it's much more amplified with this song.
Yeah. That's interesting because I've been debating whether I wanted to get there's some stones that I want in a jewelry and some stones that I don't, and I can tell a negative and I can tell a negativity shift.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
we're two different people.
We are two different people. Yeah.
My ass would have a fucking headache all day.
Oh.
If I had that, but no, that's so cool. I'm so happy that that's working for you.
So yeah, a week and a half later, I would say I'm cool wearing it. There's
awesome, dude.
Issues, but I guarantee you, if I was to go anywhere else, it would probably be reacting.
Well, yeah, you also have to take into account that you have the tourmaline, the onyx, and the evil eye.
Oh yeah, huh? They're all working at the same time.
I mean, you don't wear them all the time.
Yeah.
But We'll do an episode, like, we have more episodes to come on, like, the evil eye or whatever, but
yeah. So that pretty much concludes my experience. I don't have like an absolute story. I mean, there was some times where I was like driving home or whatever, and like, you know, it would take me a while to like get rid of a headache or a migraine or whatever. But it's because like I was getting rid of the negative energy. I think it was actually pulling the negative energy from me and transferring it. So by the time that the migraine was done, my mood like completely shifted from negative to positive. So yeah, like I really think that did do its effect, because like I would get a headache. I remember like I was on the phone with you. I'll be like, man, I have a massive headache. And you'll be like, wow, where did it come from? But I feel that it was pulling the negative energy from me and actually absorbing it into the stone. And then when I would be done with the headache, my mood would just completely turn from negative to positive.
Interesting.
So, yeah, that's my thoughts.
Wow. That's awful. No, oh we're not going to do that. Okay, so yeah, that wraps up the whole Tourmaline. I would recommend
too.
Totally.
Yeah. Definitely if you're like, you know, trying to stay positive and understand
Clear skies.
Understand where your negative situations are. This is a great stone for
It's not for everyone, but yeah, because like I said, I think I'm okay with my rocks.
Okay.
But yeah, so we're taking a break from tarot.
Yeah.
And we are going to do Oracle. This is my Earthcraft Oracle. This is my go-to. There you go again.
You caught me.
Oh shit. Okay. But yeah, my Earthcraft deck. Pulled a card for Creason. This is great.
I know. This is the one that I'm gonna have to go in and work with a lot.
Yes. So this deck is my go-to. I do this for all my Oracle readings. I don't read from the book. I already know these cards. But for the podcast, I will read from the book.
Okay.
I'm going to read Creason's. Creason's going to read mine.
Okay.
Mines. What the fuck? Okay, so bring my way. Okay. So we have the accept your gifts. Okay? Mm-hmm. Bring it to me, dude. All right. Do you want me to hold it?
You can.
Okay. Jeez. Okay. So, your unique gifts are what you make... Fuck me. I can't read. Leave me alone.
I can't take it with you anymore. That was too funny.
I need to stop. Okay, look. I need to get gas after this. Okay. Your unique gifts are what make you who you are. And they are the most natural path to finding your purpose. For some, gifts may come in the form of a green thumb or an innate ability to heal animals. For others, their gifts might be compassion, strong intuition, and a natural open heart. Gifts are as varied as the billions of people who live on this beautiful earth, and no two gifts are exactly the same. It is common to receive this card when you are doubting yourself and your natural talents. A part of us always knows what we're good at. We receive little moments of clarity when we do something that sparks curiosity, joy, familiarity, and excitement. Accepting your natural gifts is like the sun rising on a new day. It brings light and clarity after a period of darkness or a sense of feeling lost. Using your gift will feel natural, as though you can't imagine how life would be without it. Doubting your gifts drains your power. If you are feeling unmotivated, lacking in energy, or confused, it is likely because you must learn to trust in yourself again. Believe in your ability to know what feels right in your soul. Accept your gifts. They will bring light to the path of confidence, joy, and fulfillment. So basically, to wrap it up and to sum it up, you don't trust yourself, Creason.
Mm-hmm.
You don't trust yourself, and you need to trust yourself.
Okay, so yeah, I think that this card actually does resonate. It's funny because it was a very recent phenomenon. I feel it was after, I dug into myself and tried to go ahead and become more spiritual or whatever. And as I was becoming more spiritual, like the doubts came in of, can I do this? Is this something for me? Am I abandoning things that I did in my past? There's been a lot of questioning I've been doing inside and internally. And my belief in myself and whether I'm making the right path did get a little bit altered from this experience. And yeah, I really gotta get back into believing in myself and believing in the path that I choose and trusting my intuition and all that joy. It's difficult, I feel. The more that I sit here and I think about my intuition, the more that, I start having doubts about whether I'm actually listening to it correctly. Especially with the more that I learn with the multiple guides and how many different pushes and pulls we have internally, I feel it's getting more and more difficult to listen in my specific case. And I've always been that way. I just, I have the tendency to overthink things,
You do.
And yeah, because of that, I think you asked me this question and it was a good one. Is it overthinking or is it your intuition? And it's a very good question and something that really shakes me a little bit ever so often when I think about it, because I'm just I do have the ability to overthink. Am I overthinking my intuition and actually thinking, or am I not? And that too might be a little bit of overthinking, but I think that intuition is more of an internal thing that, I just have to just know in my gut. And that's where I'm going to end this for now because it's just me self-exploring.
Well, I'm going to bring it back up because I remember, I literally told you, I think a couple days ago, I forgot what the fuck we were talking about. And, I do feel like you are spiritually gifted. And I told you, how can you distinguish between your intuition or I don't think it was intuition. It was your guides speaking to you and your ego. And you said it nice and clear. And I'm so why don't you just go with that? And that was because when your guides speak to you, it's, what the fuck did you say? Was it calm and it was?
Yeah, it was when I'm not in a chaos or if I'm in a calm mode.
Is that the same thing with intuition and overthinking or no?
When I overthink, I'm usually in a very Russell type way. Basically, I have to be calm in order for me to get it from intuition. And if I'm just if I'm in a stressed out state,
so it's not really
I feel
the same
that
thing.
It's overthinking. Yeah, I do feel that there's a difference, except for some reason, it's the questions that you asked to me that makes me double think. I'm just wait, is it really intuition or is it not?
Oh,
not a big deal. I usually snap out of it, but they are good questions.
Yeah,
stuff that I don't really think about or reflect on.
I tell you a lot of shit that you don't think about and reflect on.
Hey, okay, but
and then you sit here and you're like, Cynthia, damn. And I'm Creason, let's talk about it.
Yeah, you definitely do. You definitely do.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that's a nice card.
Yeah, it is.
So, are you gonna start trusting yourself?
Yeah, I'm going to start trusting myself a bit more. But I still feel that contemplating part is a good exercise in general. I do need to think about those things. Not overthink them, but at least, give it the light of day.
Yeah.
Think about them a little bit.
Yeah.
So that's
not too much.
Not too much.
All right, yeah.
All right.
That was Creason's card. Great.
Yeah, so I'm going to read Cynthia's card.
What's the card?
The card is the medicine woman.
Medicine.
God, it's like what we both need right now.
Oh,
okay. I guess it was just me then. All right, so the medicine woman is the card. The medicine woman has initiated you into her sacred space of healing. Though powerful, magical, and deserving of respect, a medicine woman is merely a facilitator of Mother Earth's magic. She looks to nature, communing with plants, animals, crystals, and all Earth's sacred tools, to observe subtle messages to guide her hands in her works. These little messages let her know she's on the right path and that profound healing is close by. Interpreting the patterns and synchronicities in these messages into medicine for the mind, body, and soul is the medicine woman's calling. Mm-hmm. You too have the gifts of a medicine woman.
Hey.
You have called this card to you to unlock your ability to heal yourself and eventually others.
Fuck that.
Your life experiences have provided you with the lessons you needed to live your life with purpose, meaning, and vitality. Each hardship you overcome and achievement you reach are shaping you into the powerful healer you are destined to become. Reflect upon your experiences and seek the patterns that will reveal your strength and potential to grow. All right, girl. It's all you.
It's all me. Okay. Oh, shit. Do you know how much healing I have to do?
Well, you're a medicine woman now, so you gotta start healing others.
I'm still trying to heal myself. I don't even know, like, lately, the cards that I've been getting, I'm just, like, taken aback. I don't even know what to say to this. I agree that each hardship I overcome and achieve, they're, shaping me into the person that I am to be. It's just, hard. It's hard as fuck.
Why is it hard? All right, go over why it's hard for a little bit. Why is it difficult?
Maybe it's because I'm overthinking too.
Oh.
It's because of the simple fact that, like, I'm looking into my birth chart and I'm like, I'm the issue in every relationship. We had this conversation already. Creason! I'm the issue in every single relationship. Mm-hmm. And your ass sits here and you're like, Cynthia, you're not the issue. And I'm like, make it make sense because it doesn't make sense.
Look.
No, but yeah, like, it is very difficult and it's very hard because I'm getting... it's gonna be a tough one to say.
Go ahead.
I'm realizing how dysfunctional I am with my family here in California. And it's just so different. So to heal myself from... How the fuck do I say it without putting people's names in it? To heal myself from what I removed myself from.
Okay.
I'm not going to say it's easy. But in order to, like... So I removed myself from healing. And I see where I did wrong. I'm admitting to my faults. Great. I'm healing from that. And now when I go back... is when I go back, and then we'll see what the fuck happens there.
Okay.
Right? But the thing is that when you're trying to heal the root of it without therapy, it's hard.
I see.
It's very, very hard. And not to mention the communication, you already know, is not there. And the emotions are there. But the suppressing is on point. And it's hard, Creason. Because it's one of those things that, like... it scares me to sit here and, like, I don't even know. But it scares me because I don't fucking know. I don't want to put myself out there. Cynthia, but you are. I don't know, Creason. Stop staring at me.
I'm not. I'm just waiting.
I know, because I'm acting like you and I'm beating around the bush. I just can't. It's hard for me to say it without, like, I've noticed, and like this is part of the healing process. I've noticed that the fact that I'm too, like, okay, is there being too communicative?
Can you communicate too much? I would say there is.
Because I think I'm right there. But not only that, let's throw in the bluntness that I am and the dark sense of humor that I have that my family doesn't understand. But previous to this, in the situation that I removed myself from, did understand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like, but
I'm still out of my comfort zone.
It's just the way that you like to communicate, though. I mean, I don't think there's such a thing as being too communicative, but I do think that there is a way to communicate that, you know, either A, will make someone feel more at ease, or B, make someone feel less at ease. The question that I think that you have is that your problem? Is it your problem?
Am I too blunt?
Like, when you communicate with others, like, is it your problem, is it my problem or whatever, that of how someone takes that communication? If you are blunt, for instance, you know, you told them how you felt. Like, how they take it is not your problem anymore. It's theirs.
It's not.
That's the question that it is. Is it their problem, though? Like, could you have said it in a different way?
No.
Can you make that communication better?
No.
Exactly what I thought that you were going to say.
Oh, shit! I'm the issue. No. But that's the thing. Reading my birth chart, I'm seeing stuff in my birth chart, and I'm over here and I'm telling Creason my planets, and he doesn't know what the fuck I'm saying, and I'm reading it. I'm like I'm reading into, like, my birth chart, and I'm like, Creason, it's my Chiron is in blah 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 house, and then my Mars is here and my Venus is here, and he's like, you just sit there and you're just like,
Hey, you're telling me what my birth charts are, too.
Dude, I do. I do. But the whole point is, I like to long things out, but the whole point is just the fact that it's very difficult for me to heal the shadow side of me. Because the shadow side is not understood.
Okay.
And I've noticed that I'm very, like, aggressive. And I'm very, like, what do you call that? Like, I'm just, like, very aggressive and very straightforward. And I don't care. And that's my issue, probably.
But you don't care?
Is that I don't care.
Okay.
So there's a stone that Creason wants to, like, get, and that's going to be not the next stone we talk about, but the next stone that I'm going to work with.
Okay.
And I'm petrified.
Oh, the moonstone. Because
that stone is all femininity. And my mama didn't raise no I'm kidding.
Wow.
No. No. You know how they say that, like, you know, like, I do agree that there are some people that can, like, have more of, like, a masculine energy and, like, dominant. I guess you can say I'm very dominant and I'm very controlling. It scares me because I don't, like, I set my boundaries, and you know how I am. Yeah. I set my boundaries, and I'm very cutthroat, and then I'll just be like, you know, if I offend you, I'm sorry. It's not like my intention. Yeah. Take it how you want. Yeah. I literally did it to you before we did this podcast. Yeah. So, like, Cynthia, a crystal can't fucking change you that much. it's difficult to heal when you're dealing with your shadow self, the literal shadow self, because my energy changes when I'm sitting here and I can be you with you.
Yeah.
This is gonna make me cry. I can't be me. You know?
Yeah.
My sister watches it. Cynthia, no. What did you say? Fuck. That's the thing. It's trying. I'm like being so, like, I'm making myself vulnerable, and I'm probably gonna like drag it out, and I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Let a bitch cry. I don't like when you have the, I guess, like, when you're acting a certain way, and you act that certain way because there was no
support.
No, it's not support. There was no showing of empathy. And there's no sympathy, and there's no nurturing. You can't blame me for not wanting to be vulnerable and not wanting to be me, because it's one of those things that we saw on the TikTok. Like, oh, like, who told you that you can't be you?
Yeah, exactly.
So that's the medicine woman.
That's a good card.
And it's very, very difficult for me to deal with. And that literally is what I'm dealing with. That right there. Because I'm leaving in July. And I feel like time's ticking. And I've put certain people in boxes. But the people that I'm having a very difficult time is my immediate family. So, I love you guys. But yeah, that wraps up this episode.
Yeah, it truly does.
I will post so lately I've been like doing my TikTok and then putting it on the Insta. So, that's what I'm gonna continue doing. It's literally what I'm gonna continue doing. So, yeah. That is the end of this episode. Thank you guys so much for listening to me bitch and whine and long out my session.
Hey.
My therapy sessions.
I mean, I think that we both, like, you know, have a lot to go and share with the world, and it's good for them to hear it. I
think you guys are gonna know when I roll my ass in therapy, because I'm not gonna be like longing my shit out. Fuck. Hopefully it's in.
Yeah, so as usual, make sure that you guys follow us on the social medias. You know, we're on Spotify, we're on Google, we're on Apple. Yep.
It's all gonna
we're
be
on Anchor
in the description.
Yep.
On the bottom.
And also on TikTok.
Yes.
Random Spirit Podcast.
We're almost at 1,000.
Help us get to 1,000.
Yes, we're
almost
at 1,000.
It's very important to us. Like, we'll be able to do lives, interact with you guys and stuff like that.
Yes.
Also on Instagram at Random Spirit 28. We post our card pulls and stuff on there, and some other things of that nature. Yeah. But yeah, always remember to love yourself, guys. And until next time, bye.